Hi, I'm Tyler.
Hi, it's Justine.
This is Katie.
You're watching Secret NYC.
Today, we're gonna go on the internet.
We're going to be reading funny reviews on popular attractions around New York City.
And we're gonna see what people have to say.
Okay, so first up we have the Brooklyn Bridge.
By Eli J, who gave it a very sad 1 star.
The overall design of the bridge is pretty cliche if you ask me. It looks like every other bridge that's featured in almost every movie. I just wish that they had done something more original with the architecture of this bridge.
I do suggest to anyone trying to impress a romantic partner to walk the bridge with them. When you get to the top, stop, admire the average view you have of the city. After a second of taking in the view, look into your partner's eyes and say something along the lines of, "This view is amazing, but your eyes are amazinger."
Then lean in and kiss them. I was surprised to see that no one was trying this move.
Susan, you should try this, since I'm assuming you are single for obvious reasons.
P.S. If you try to get closer, look over the edge, the police will overreact and tackle you and try to put you in some kind of mental institution, simply for just trying to get a better view of the river.
Just more control from Big Brother. Okay. This guy's wild.
Thank you, Eli J, for that great review. All right.
That was pretty,
Absolutely crazy.
that was pretty wild. All right, Eli.
It was
Eli J. Okay, guy. All right, I feel that vibe. All right, so the next review that we have here is also on the Brooklyn Bridge. Get excited. I don't know if we can top Eli J. This one is from Letty C. She's from Brooklyn, New York, and she gave this a whopping 4 stars.
The Brooklyn Bridge is very crowded on a bright summer day, but it is so worth the trip. 4 stars
Because you can be maimed, dismembered, and or killed if you wander into the bike lane.
which is true.
Okay, what else do we have here? All right, our next set of reviews are for a city favorite, the Statue of Liberty. Oh, okay. Gabrielle Urban gave the Statue of Liberty a 1 out of 5 stars as well, saying,
Worst sushi I ever had. Wait was long, and it's crawling with barnacle semen. Sweet home, Alabama. That was a real New Yorker. That's a crazy person on the street who went to the Statue of Liberty.
Leif Sanderson also gave it a sad 1 out of 5 stars. A statue of Lucifer.
/ Satan. No thanks. Took that personally.
Okay, I agree with you, Leif.
All right, so next review is for the Empire State Building.
Night King, a local guide, gave this a 1 out of 5 stars. All right, I'd say skip the Empire State Building if you've never been. Who do you think you are? Customer service is trash, and they tried to beat me up. Square up. Thanks, Night King. What a building, right? Next one we have here is from L.M. Kratzer, and this is also a 1 out of 5. Wow, the Empire State Building not getting those good reviews. The mortals made it very hard to get to the 600th floor. I missed visiting Athena.
I spent a whole day there, I don't know.
These reviews are on the Washington Square Arch. All right, Fox E gave it a fat 5 out of 5 stars, saying, "So now that we're into mid-March, you may feel like your throat is quite parched." We got a rhyme on our hands.
Well, you know what I think? Get a Bubba Guide's drink and come enjoy it under the arch. Little poet. Absolutely spectacular arch in the middle of Washington Square Park where all the cool people hang out.
It's every bit as grand as the Arc de Triomphe and Marble Arch, and all the other great arches around the world.
The Brandenburg Gate too, but sadly it's way less famous with several Ys. I guess there's already a lot of famous things in NYC. It's a little smaller than some of those iconic arches, but it shimmers and looks beautiful and poignant.
Because it's set in the haunting semi-darkness of the park that makes it even more amazing. Fox E, yes, I love it. It's a great spot.
Got some really strong feelings on this arch, man.
Dave C, not so enthusiastic, with 3 out of 5 stars, saying,
I worked in the village for several years and passed this monument almost every day. And as attractive as it is, it wasn't worth the constant harassment from panhandlers and
drug dealers, it's true. If I had $1 for every time some degenerate said weed to me, I would probably be a millionaire many times over.
And that's the risk you take walking through New York, right? You're gonna have crazies offering you drugs and asking for your money. So that's the entire city.
This is a review of the High Line in Chelsea.
A beautiful spot that I've actually personally never been to somehow after living in New York for all these years.
By Liz Crazy Cat Lady.
She gave the High Line a sad 1 out of 5 stars. And her comment is, it's too long of a walk. Well, what were you thinking you were getting into, lady? Number 2 here by Lalaka8181 gave it also a 1 out of 5 stars.
Says, need more dogs being walked. I mean, there should be more dogs walked, yes.
Thanks for the tip, Lalaka.
Okay, so this review is on the Williamsburg Bridge. This is from Chun M.
He gave it 3 out of 5 stars, saying, the Willie BB is my crossing of choice whenever I'm heading to or from Chinatown from Brooklyn/Queens.
Sometimes the traffic can be hell on earth during rush hour, but it'll be bad on all the bridges anyway, and you just have to hear it. Forget about it.
Forget about it. No wonder the sign says oy vey when you're leaving Brooklyn.
This is also on the Williamsburg Bridge. This is from Phil H. 3 stars. It's a pretty mundane bridge that takes one from downtown Manhattan into a hipster land Brooklyn. Nothing all that special about it, nor does it stand out compared to the GWB or the Brooklyn Bridge. It's just kind of there. I don't agree with that, Phil H. You can bike or walk across it, but this bridge seems to lack the warmth and charm of the Brooklyn Bridge. The bridge is kind of like your side chick. It gets used when the Brooklyn Bridge isn't an option at all.
All right, Phil, thanks for your feedback. Our next 3 reviews here are for New York City as a whole. So let's see what we got.
1 star. Too many communist liberals. Not enough country pie.
Where the frick do you think we are, Atlanta? 1 star, only because I got yelled at by somebody who claimed to be Bill Clinton, but was obviously not Bill Clinton.
They have very high standards for who you're expecting to run into on the streets. Another one from New York City, 1 star. Gray sky, gray buildings, gray streets, and
unenviable weather. Bad beaches, bad roads, bad attitudes, and
overpriced real estate. Just a larger version of any city, USA.
Girls, however, love its hip martinis. It's true, we do. Our final review here is, it's 2 stars. Okay, finally 2 stars for New York. My least favorite city of all time. Boston is a close second. Overpriced.
Rude people, crowded. +1 because there are plenty of things to do if you don't mind maxing out your credit card.
I visited a handful of times and have vowed never to return. Every trip is stressful and exhausting, i.e. everything a trip should not be. So don't come back here, we don't need you, we have enough people. So that wraps up me reading some reviews. Thanks for listening. If you like this, feel free to send us some recommendations or non-recommendations in the city, and we'll read them for you next time.